Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The fans are making noise here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Oklahoma City Thunder getting settled in. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant and Ibaka playing at the 4 and 5. Foyle is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Roberson in at the 3.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the mega stars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things that help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting, up to a remarkable, Clark, 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
Stolen by Durant. And here we go with Adams running it up the court.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Kicks it to 4. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do, and Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career. And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Clock at 4. That 3 off the mark.
For Durant, KD did try to return last season, but that foot just wouldn't cooperate, and that's when they had to shut him down.
Oklahoma City foul. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the paint. Puts up the baby hook. Roberson can't hit.
One last thing with Durant's foot. Foot injuries can be a scary thing in the NBA. Along with knees, those are the injuries you don't want to risk anything with.
Thunder on D. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Here's Westbrook. Outside Durant. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And Singler kicks to Cantor. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And it's Foy missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
Intercepted. Dishes to Westbrook. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And Durant gets double teamed. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dion Waiters comes in for Randy Foy. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Back to Westbrook. And he jams it with authority.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Ibaka, the pass to Cannon. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Puts it up off the inbound. Misses at the rim. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Thunder out in front, leading. And off we go, a close game, now starting the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Durant and Ibaka playing at the 4 and 5. And it's Morrow in the small forward position. Westbrook. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
And Adams kicks to Durant. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And they're able to recover. Durant, no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. He has 6. Westbrook dishes to Durant. Good. Durant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Westbrook passes to Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. He feeds it to Adams. Can't get it to go. Good D by Westbrook.
And the Thunder had plenty of reason to be down last year because of the injuries. A big place that it hit them was on offense. They just were not the same absent mainly Kevin Durant.
We were used to seeing the Thunder as a top offensive team, as you mentioned, Greg. Last season, they finished 18th, Clark, in field goal percentage.
And, you know, for context, that's the lowest they finished since their first year in Oklahoma, Kevin. Usually you can find them among the top 5 teams in the league when they're healthy.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Payne, covered by Foy. And that one's good. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Payne kicks to Durant. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Cantor checked in for Serge Ibaka.
And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
Payne kicks to Durant. Got a piece of it. Singler with it. Now guarded by Payne. Nice shot by Singler. And it's a 6-point Thunder lead. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The dish now to Durant. And the rejection by Ibaka. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Morrow, that's a 2-pointer. That's short off the rim.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that. Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Thunder lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, how about all of the assists he's had already in the first half? Got his team a lot of easy baskets.
He's got great vision, Greg, and he's not afraid to get rid of it early. That's what makes him such a great passer. He doesn't hold on to that thing. He finds the open guy right away.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight.
Durant doing all sorts of things. He has 12 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Roberson is up there with Durant. Then there's Anthony Morrow. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Here's Adams. Goes back up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. The Thunder shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
No good on the second free throw.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Durant for the lead. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game.
And the Western playoffs it seemed a bit amiss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injury group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
Dion Waiters checked in for Andre Robertson. And then for Oklahoma City, Cantor comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Durant with the steal. It's Westbrook with the drive. Morrow outside for Durant. Passes it to Waiters. To the paint. And Adams with the slam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
One thing about Kevin Durant, when you talk with him, he's got such a laid-back demeanor. I mean, his pulse doesn't quicken. And when you ask opponents, they'll tell you he is as competitive, Greg, as they come.
Yeah, what you see on the outside with Kevin is a mirage, a fake out, if you will, because on the inside, this guy burns with competitive fire and brimstone.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Cantor. Roberson comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Thunder. So here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. He kicks it to Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And with Durant, his competitive spirit really comes out in crunch time. He demands the ball when the game's on the line, and more often than not, he gets it and delivers.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And Ibaka slams it in. And Clark, a great competitive game. Look at that jam. Beautiful.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
And Durant gets double-teamed. Great D that time from Durant.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Westbrook against Adams. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Westbrook dishes to 4. No good. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Thunder up 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Durant and Ibaka playing at the 4 and 5. And it's Morrow in the small forward. Adams the pass to Durant. Here's Morrow. Feeds it to Waiters. Here's the 3. And Roberson pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 3. And Durant gets double teamed. The kick out to Westbrook. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
It certainly does have the feeling of a classic, Greg. Let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Thanks, Doris. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Thunder.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
It's Durant with the drive. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And Ibaka slams it in.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Durant kicks to Roberson. And Canner throws it down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Westbrook drives in. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Well, Westbrook has been great. 10 points and the assist numbers, tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Poke loose. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Morrow dishes to Ibaka. Banked in off the glass. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Thunder?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the board. They got to keep it up.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Durant attacking. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 21 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
To the middle. Adams. Roberson the pass to Durant. To the paint. And Roberson gets to Adams. Here's Waiters. And Durant sends it back. And now they decide to foul intentionally. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Morrow dishes to Adams. Outside for Durant. Oklahoma City moving it around. Morrow the pass to Durant. No good. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Morrow leading the charge.
Really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 3. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
With this much time remaining, they should be able to get themselves a decent shot at the basket. Still, a contested 3 is never an easy shot.
5 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. From deep three-point range, can't get it to fall. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw a good one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.